And now, here's your host, Mr. Graham Osborne.
Hello, welcome to The Portal. I'm Mr. Osborne. Let's start with some announcements. Do you have a GPA of 3.5 or above? And can you demonstrate leadership, service, and character? If you said yes to all these questions, then you're encouraged to apply for the National Honor Society. If you're interested and have a GPA of A- or higher and no failing grades, please complete the NHS application along with required references to the appropriate advisor before January 23rd, 2015. No late forms will be accepted. On January 13th, there is a meeting of the High School Art Club at the Landings in Pittsburgh. And on January 16th, the Middle School Connect in Westchester will be making blankets for local animal shelters. So that sounds great. Also on January 16th is the Western Region Snowball Dance. Check that out. Then on January 19th is our MLK Junior Day of Service, and the activities and events will be held in both the Eastern and Western regions, as well as virtually. There are several events on January 23rd, including a trip to the Delaware Museum of Natural History, the Carnegie Science Center, and the Sky Zone Trampoline Park. There's also going to be ceramics painting and the High School Girls Club. So lots to do on January 23rd. No excuse for being bored. Earlier this week, Alan November talked to our parents and home facilitators on some really exciting topics. He taught us some tips and tricks for getting better results from Google searches. And he also showed us some exciting educational uses for social media sites such as Twitter. We have a clip from that. Let's take a look.
And a lot of kids don't realize that the stuff at the top is web addresses that have your search terms in them. So for parents watching this, you may want to ask your children, why is Google giving you this result? What happened? What's going on behind the curtain? And that's what's going on. So this one, I'm just going to click on this one. I wish I didn't have to, by the way. This is a very bad, odious, awful website. This website has a sister website that I'll show it to you now. It may not appear obvious that these two are related. But this one, which if I zoomed in, says White Pride Worldwide, this one is a white supremacist group called Stormfront. And Stormfront owns MartinLutherKing.org. They do. I know you look surprised. You would never know that unless you understood how does the internet work, what is going on behind the curtain. So I worry that a simple search like Martin Luther King, which almost every middle school student would do around the Martin Luther King holidays, or when they have to do a paper on Martin Luther King, will find this. But they may not know that it's owned by a white supremacist group. So one of the things we've got to teach children is, how do you track the ownership of content? How do you know who wrote the book? But it's not a book. See, the books all have this one convention that there's a title page and there's an author, and you know how to find that. But the internet does not have title page. So we got to figure out how to find the title page. And the closest thing to a title page on the web is this thing called Who Is. So you just type in Who Is. And you get to this whois.net. And at that point, you can type in a web address of your interest. And when you have this little search engine in the Whois, and of course, it's not cooperating today. So let me just check Martin Luther King. Oh, I didn't put the .org in. I have to spell things right. Yes, I should buy it. MartinLutherKing.org. Except the one I want to check is the .org one. And so hopefully it'll run and we'll get it. Yeah, it's registered. And who is it registered to? So it turns out that when you apply for a web address, your credit card has to come out at some point, and you have to pay the annual fee. And all of that content is in the public domain. It's available. So martinlutherking.org is owned by Don Black, and he's with Stormfront. So I looked it up. It turns out that even though there's no title page like that exists with books, there's the Who Is database that can help you understand who owns content. Now, I realize this is not exciting, but it's important that you're able to track who owns content, because you wouldn't want people to believe something without questioning who's the author, what's their purpose, what's the agenda.
Wow, really some great stuff. If you want to check out more from that video, you can see the entire session in the link below, and just hear more about what Alan November had to say to our parents and home facilitators. That's all for this edition of The Portal. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.